Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I am your host, Colors Fade. It is episode 6 and we're ready to leave the maze up these stairs. There are a few other things that we can grab here, but they're all meager in terms of the amount of money they're going to get us. You can see we left a bunch of loot on the ground earlier, so I don't see anything there that's magical that needs to be grabbed. So we'll leave with that. Beware the succubus. She can compel your party members to fight against you. Ooh.
While the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on. The warriors of Canabris are trying to defend the wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant. Yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
I'm going to give the paladin that very nice magic glaive marching terror, which does 1d6 negative damage. That is one of my gripes with Pathfinder here, is that I noticed this in Kingmaker. They really like to overuse negative levels. I'm not a fan of that. I mean, your level 2 characters having to deal with restoration spells. It's like, that seems punishing. I'm not a fan of negative levels anyway as a mechanism in these games. I'm not a fan. Okay, what do we have here? We have a lot of really scary things. Fighting. Chemical fighting. Somebody here is, some paladin is looking strong. Look at you guys. Good job. Irabeth. The half-orc before you, wearing armor adorned with Iomede's golden swords, is clearly exhausted. She obviously hasn't gotten much sleep over the last few days. There's soot on her face and fresh blood on her sword. Her hazel eyes are hard and focused, and her firm voice sounds accustomed to giving orders. She sizes you up, surprised, judging whether you are friend or foe, and opens her mouth to ask you something, but freezes when she spots Anivia. Oh, hugs. I could use one of those right about now.
By the goddess, Nevi, I'd almost lost all hope.
Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. This here's a new friend. He rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without him, we'd never have made it out. Let me introduce you to my wife, Irabeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch.
Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Canabris. And you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle. And thank you for getting Anivia out of there.
Where are we?
The Grey Garrison. Until recently, it served as barracks for the Crusaders. But it's now been taken over by cultists.
What is the target of this battle?
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the wardstone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the wardstone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Canabris will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world.
The wardstones are a chain of powerful artifacts keeping the world wound's expansion at bay. The first of the greatest in the chain was erected in the city of Canabris by the hand of the inheritor himself, a gold-winged angel sent by the goddess Iomede.
I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface. You need to rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle. I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us.
I have important information about the location of a cultist den.
Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison.
Met some mongrels who live beneath Canabras. This is land.
Most people in Canabras think that the children of the first Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
Come on, living legend? A walking folktale, maybe? I just need to make sure I don't turn into a running joke.
You already are, trust me. What's the situation in the city?
The city's gone. Most of the defenders, including the dragon Terendelev, fell in the first few hours. The civilians either fled or died in the chaos. The place is overrun with cultists and demons.
Don't talk like that. Canabras hasn't fallen. Not while it still has defenders like you and me.
Sweet words don't change the grim truth.
No, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Iomedae abandons us, we will fight for Canabras.
Alright. How did the wardstone end up in the Grey Garrison?
The demons have long laid siege to Canabras, but this time, their lord Dascari appeared in the flesh. He ripped the wardstone from the ground and hurled it halfway across the city to here. I thought the stone was destroyed, but it seems all is not lost, yet. Dascari has gone, but the wardstone is surrounded by a horde of those creatures. What are they going to do to it? Nothing good, that's for certain.
But how did he do that? He's a demon! The wardstone should have burned his filthy hide!
It should have. But what happened, happened. We don't know why.
It sounds like he played hot potato. He grabbed it and went, ouch, and then threw it. Alright, let's not waste any time to battle.
That's the spirit. You, take Anavia to the rear. The rest of you with me.
You hear labored breathing interspersed with disgruntled muttering. Horgus is holding his rapier held in his white-knuckled grip. A bead of sweat trickled down his temple.
Lord Horgus Worm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Canabras can be said to be safe right now.
That's right. Fighting spirit is the one thing that we've got plenty of. Actual fighting power, that's not so great. Fighting know-how, even worse. But fighting spirit, at least we're rich in that.
For Iomedae! For the Queen! Kill the beast!
Okay. What else is in this room, though? Come on, man. You gotta know. Oh, so it just says I. There's nothing to loot. There's altar there. Are we going with them, or are we going through this other door? You are playing with the auto end turn option enabled. This option allows the game to end this turn automatically when the character finishes her standard move actions. You want to leave this option enabled. No. Yeah. That was nice. We might want to turn this off and just kind of follow these guys around. Or maybe not. Yeah, maybe. This might be the easiest thing to do. What is this thing? There's a door here. For Canabras and the Queen. You gotta grab things here. Anything that's masterwork you want to take, because that's gonna be money. These masterwork glaives, nice. What we got here? Masterwork size. Okay. Let's go. Let's follow them. Oh, they left upstairs. Okay, learning spells from scrolls. Yes. You have acquired the scroll summon monster. Your character can learn this spell, yeah. There's a door over here. What is this door? What is it? This is a door you can't open. What is this? You have not completed your mission in the Grey Garrison yet. Oh. Okay. What is this? Sealed with magic. It was sealed with a kiss. There's a little door here. Apprentice lockpick. Pick the lock, 60%.
I am helpful.
Hey.
Am I not?
Well, we like helpful. What'd you find there? Loot. Just a little loot. Alright. Summon monster. Yeah, he could. That'd be helpful for him to summon monster, but then he'd have to actually use it. Let's see. Yeah, what did we get? Scroll of summon small earth elemental. I could copy that one to my spellbook. Probably still never use it, but let's do it anyway. What else do they have? Scroll of summon monster. Well, okay, I'll learn it. Restoration, which won't help me. Okay. No time to rest. We must go catch up with the big strong paladin. Uh-oh, what do we have here? What is this thing? Hey, I know you. So you're one of these cultists? How's it gonna be, pal? Wanna join? Your lot will all be dead soon, but we'll be alive. I can't? Come on, leave these losers. The Crusades are over. Soon demons will rule the world. This person's looking around. Here goes nothing. All hail Baphomet. Cowardly traitor. I swear on the sword of Iomide.
Save the last one for me.
Okay. I'm gonna turn this into turn-based mode and go back to what I'm kind of used to here. So, yeah, there's a whole ton of guys over here. This is not going to be good. And there's what? Narrowly in there? Okay. A few of them if we're going to fall down. Alright, you, my friend. He's got a masterwork glaive +4? What? Take easy shots then at the people on the ground, maybe?
You won't survive me.
There we go. I like seeing that. Alright. This game really does seem like, at least in the early going, like they built it for real time with pause mode. Okay. I need you to do like, how far can you go? That's too far. 19 feet. Smack this guy. Yeah, that's a weapon for her. I like that. Okay. I think these guys over here can hold their own. Oh, did somebody hit me? Oh, I missed it. Somebody hit me with something. Okay, in that case, can she get all the way? She can't. Well, she can probably run. Nope, she can't get all the way over there and run. So here's what we're gonna do. This instead. Heal me. Heal my man. Can't you, what do you mean? You're not close enough? Oh no, really? You're not that close? Okay, fine. I'll put you in front of him at least. Like that. Alright. Kill him. Kill them all. Alright, to you, my friend. Why don't you expend a shield and heal yourself? It's a little bit. Shoot them while they're down, man. What do we got? We got a guy with a crossbow who's going to get a chance to shoot people, so don't let him do it. There you go. That's more like it. Alright. Yeah, that auto turn-based mode off. Let's take a look at that. Options. Is it under a separate part for turn-based mode? Turn-based mode. Auto end turn. I'm going to turn that on. Let's see. That way I don't have to press that button. Oh no. Okay. I didn't. Darn it. Needed my character to do. See? He's going to shoot me. Healing in combat. One of your characters is too low. Yeah, I know. She's going to fix that. Because she has this. Hey, alright. Good job. Okay, come over here. Because if that guy gets up, you'll get a free attack. I'm just trusting these dudes over here to take care of everything. They're stronger than we are. So we'll try to handle these guys over here. Alright. Oh yeah, I have that neat skill, don't I? What does it do again? Warming the heart of your allies and obscuring the vision of your enemies. Get 1 temporary hit point for an hour, and the enemies become dazzled. I like dazzling them, that's alright. Shoot! These guys on the ground. I want him shooting at people with crossbows that can shoot at us. Okay, now you're gonna get a chance here. Don't fall down in the grease. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking. That glaive is going to be awesome for her. Oh, and he fell down. That's nice. They're getting their world rocked over on the other end. Nice. Okay. Stabby, stabby. Oh, use your point of enhancement. Okay. Nice when she starts to get more than one attack. How are these guys doing over here? They're like kicking butt, aren't they? That's awesome. Okay, you shoot at... Well... Oh, he got an attack of opportunity at me? Jeez. Fine. I'll move away. Gosh, I didn't think he was that close, but he's got a big old reach weapon there. I should have known better. Shoot this person. There we go. Alright, you. I wish she had cleaving finish right about now. Because then she could have got that guy. That's alright. We'll make it work. Oh, she's got a little bit of wounds going on there. Not much though. They're about ready to finish all those guys off, aren't they? Okay. Poke him again. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright. Is this guy going to show up or are we going to have to go shoot him? Oh yeah, okay. Whole party, come over here.
That is not far.
Because there's a dude over here. Oh, there they go. They're going to run right through there.
Our victory is
That's funny.
certain.
They landed in my grease spot. Oops. Sorry, but like, you know, what have we got here? A dretch, a cultist. Shoot
You've
that one.
crossed the wrong month.
Things can run up there and attack him. That's bad. She can't get over there without falling down. I may have to risk it. Yeah, she saved. Well, that's nice. She got up. She didn't get hit. That's nice. Okay, I am just shooting.
Let's try this way.
Oh! Good shot there, wizard. You do nothing. They'll take care of him. Or our archer. Is that all? Are we done? Everybody done? Is there one more guy somewhere? Where is he? What else are we looking at? Might have to take it off and turn base mode here. Let's try to get through. Oh, it's a guy over here.
The heartbeat quickens.
Kill him. There we go. Okay. Masterwork stuff. Make sure to grab those. Alright. We gotta follow these guys. Grease comes in handy, but it also... Oh! And I
No
can...
mistakes.
Let's see. I can do this thing. Dismiss spell. Okay, well, we're all past it now, so... I forgot they didn't... I don't think they had that in the first game. At least I don't remember seeing it. It's really useful. Okay. To the 3rd floor. Well, let's go then. Oh, what is this? Scroll of remove fear. Oh, I like seeing these extra scrolls. That's nice. Well, that's from all the enemies that they killed over on that other side. Nice. What do we have here? Chainmail. It's 37. Take it. Short sword. Masterwork longbows are worth 100. Masterwork. Are these are worth some money too. You got a masterwork scimitar. Gotta grab this stuff, man. You need the money so you can buy stuff. Keep your guys from... Get you guys in some good equipment here. Lots of composite longbows. Nice. Okay. Nice. And something's gonna fall and crush it. Oh. Well, we're not going back that way. Not going back that way. Goodness gracious. Okay. Who are these clowns? Oh, who is this person?
What's this? Do we have guests? Just in time. The place is a bit of a mess, and I haven't even poured the blood into the goblets yet. Why don't you... Oh!
The face of this demoness could be called pretty, if it had eyes. Her mouth slowly widens in a smug grin.
What an unexpected surprise! Staunton, my little sweetheart. Long time no see. I've missed you so much. Have you missed me? Admit it. You missed me terribly.
Minagho. You again, you wench!
The aged dwarf from Irabeth's troop, silent up to now, spits on the floor. His hard and craggy face like storm-weathered stone twists in pain.
Minagho, the one who... Be careful. She's one of the deadliest creatures in the whole demon horde. She was once responsible for a massacre in Canabris. She must be back to finish what she started.
You know this demon, Staunton?
Does he know me? Staunton, darling. Tell them all how close we were.
That wench? She's the one who led me astray. She's the reason my life has gone to the abyss. She's the reason why Dresden fell.
Dresden, founded as a city fortress during the hubris of the First Mendevian Crusade, Dresden was overtaken by the demonic hordes of the Whirlwind. It now stands as a demonic monument to the foolish naivety of those early crusaders.
Oh my, like butter wouldn't melt. What I remember is how eagerly you would run to our trysts, how you begged to see me again, how you promised you'd do anything I asked. By your own free will, you said this. And now you claim that Dresden fell because of me. No, my dear. That was entirely your own doing.
I'll beat your lying lips into your filthy throat!
Now, Staunton, don't say things like that. Not about these lips, the ones you kissed so sweetly. Staunton, dearest, don't you love me anymore? Remember how good we were together? I was so hoping that we could patch things up.
I'll kill you!
Oh, but not before she teleports away. That great piece of usefulness that developers love to lean on so heavily, so that we can have the monologue and the exposition and then the fight. You caught me monologuing. Alright, I'm of a mind to turn turn-based mode back on again. Okay. This might have been a bad idea. What is that? Sunder armor. Character's armor is temporarily disabled. Oh, that's not nice. I don't like that. Okay, what else do we have? Who else is going to go next? This thing, this Dretch, and this Discari cultist who is a level 1 fighter and a level 1 cleric. And this guy who has a bow and arrow. And a neophyte. Oh, shoot their wizard. Anytime you can kill somebody, that's a good thing. Alright. Light, yeah. I don't know if I can dazzle these fools with that. What else do I have access to? Oh. Hey! Little water elemental. Okay, darling. This is your time to shine.
The light. Pick you.
There we go. He will saved. You got nothing else? Nothing for me? Okay. You don't have any more potions? Have we picked up any more on flat-footed creatures? Yes. We like flat-footed creatures. What else do we have? Potion of Feather Step. Potion of Enlarge Person. She's already enlarged. Potion of Inflict Wounds. Oh. How does that work in a potion? When laying your hands upon a creature, you channel negative energy. Oh. Huh, that's interesting. So you drink it and then lay hands on them? That's interesting. Scroll of Divine Favor. Personal. Yeah. It's not going to do me any good. Don't really have anything else here except Scroll of Prayer. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so you're done. This is the cultist. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, who has less hit points here? This guy does, and then there's this thing. Huh. Okay. And what is this? Battle Spirit. Shaman surrounds the spirit of battle. Everybody gets what? All allies within 30 feet. Oh, hell yeah, do that. Now poke this thing. Uh-oh, I can't because I did that as an action. Okay. No, wait. I want everybody to have the +1 rolls.
Just sit here.
How?
Don't worry about me.
Okay. Good lord. Like I was saying earlier, I just don't feel like this game is set up for the turn-based mode, which is really strange because the first game's turn-based mode was fantastic and it worked really, really well. And it seemed like the game was set up for it. But this is different. I'm not sure what to do with this. It just... Yeah. He critically missed. Yeah. It just doesn't seem like it's set up for turn-based mode. I mean, this is... You're going up against creatures that have 3 attacks? I'm just gonna turn it off. It's just a completely different game in one mode versus the other. Completely different game. It's so strange to me how different it is. I'm just having a really hard time with it. Because I really like the turn-based mode in Pathfinder Kingmaker. I played the whole game like that. I got to... At the very start of that game is Olaf's, or his outpost. And very quickly... Come on, use it. Oh, you're still standing on the ground?
Lead on!
How come you're not getting up? Okay. And so you go to Olaf's and there's this fight there and it's just really, really difficult. So I was like, you know what? After 3 failed attempts, I thought, okay, I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try the turn-based mode. And it was fantastic. The turn-based mode was just incredible. It was so good. And I was just really impressed by it. So I played the whole entire game like that because that's how I prefer to play things, is turn-based mode. The only game that I prefer playing in real time with pause is Pillars of Eternity because it's really designed for it. But this is like a step backward compared to the first game. This giant pyramid of glowing light that fell down and poked through. What is going on here? The teleporting mistress with no eyeballs. As soon as you step into the chamber, your vision seems to darken and your knees buckle. You struggle to keep your balance. The air in here is laden with the power coming from the stone. Suddenly your head is filled with voices, screaming, whispering, cackling, threatening voices, pleading for help, shrieking curses and taunts. You blink and the illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here. This is it. Your precious wardstone.
Oh, I see. It's the wardstone.
What are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand, but wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you.
Sounds terrifying. Except that's how we've been living for generations.
There isn't a soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious wardstone, weakened from the injury inflicted by Discari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world wound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more and boom. Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Canabras to Nerosian, will turn into smoking craters, and all the mortals into red sludge beneath our hooves. So you have a choice. Especially you, my pet. Kiss me on my dainty hoof. Pledge your loyalty to Baphomet. And when the world falls, its ruins shall be yours.
We'll stop you, demon. Attack. Can we get her? What are the odds? Oh, that was fun. Wait a minute.
I'm tired of playing around now. You want to know what will happen when I'm done with the wardstone? Here's a little demonstration.
Yes, we failed our saving throw for fear, we noticed. The demoness whispers a spell and a wave of darkness seeps sweeps through the chamber. Your companions wince in pain, but it is nothing compared to what you feel. Thousands of voices once again burst in your mind, drowning you in their moans, screams, and sobs. Pain rocks through your skull. Good. Your evil spells won't stop a righteous army.
Iomedae is with us!
Yeah, because you're over in the corner cowering in fear. You're a hell of a paladin.
Yes, yes. Keep telling yourself that.
The roar of voices blends into an unbearable wall of screaming. Your vision goes dark.
Save the last one for me.
Okay. Now what? Gworm, family
Praise
secrets.
Iomedae, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long, I was starting to worry we'd lost you.
Did we win?
Sadly, no. We couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
I found a cultist dispatch in the dungeons. It seems they were holed up in the Tower of Estrad.
Demons have been filling Canabras with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now, at least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
Well, what else am I supposed to do? I'm a hero. That's what heroes do. What do you plan to do next?
You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the wardstone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canabras, but every city with a wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomedae's gift must not become a weapon of the Abyss.
Can I help you in any way?
First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the wardstone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone. Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened. There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use. And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canabras, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori, a new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you, and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back. May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Canabras still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault. Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Anevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, Open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find. You have more need of it.
Alright, yeah, there's a kitten. I kept hearing that kitten. That's not my cat, actually. So, for anybody wondering, that was not our kitten. Wow. Anivia, hey, wait. Mind if I bend your ear about something? So here's the first and most important thing. Beth gave you a crucial mission. I get that. And I know you'll get the job done. I saw you in action. But here's the rub. By sending you out on an errand, we're weakening our defenses here. If they come at us while you're gone, I don't know if we'll be able to fight them off. No? Do you want me to stay here and guard the tavern? You what? No, your task is far too important. You can't hold up here all cozy like, waiting for these demons to knock on the door. We need to take the fight to them. But if those freaks try to make a move on this place, Beth will send a runner to get you. If that happens, you leg it back here, alright? Because if you don't, coming back to an ash pit. Got it? Alright, everything seems clear. What else you want to discuss? So, the rift that damn beetle left with its sigh, yeah, well, it cut the city in two, and it's kind of difficult to get across. My scouts tell me there's a halfway decent place to set up a crossing in Market Square. Not that any of them tried to make it there. But if you got a mind to go across, I think you're going to have to eventually. You might want to give the square a once-over. When do you think the demons will attack next? Your guess is as good as mine. Might not be here. They could attack the whole damn city. Those vermin know they've lost the upper hand and that we're going to push back hard. If things kick off here, you should know. After they attack, some things could be changed beyond recognition. So if you got any business that needs taken care of, you better do it soon. Alright. That cat is killing me. So I got a whole bunch of people here. Crusaders, Camilla, Horgus. Horgus will give us some cash. Yeah. So interesting. This is a very interesting concept with this game. Because it's dealing with demons and super high level stuff and things like that. And yet they start you out at level 1, you know. So here we are at level 2 with pathetically being able to get our butts kicked every time we turn turn-based mode on. Things are eating us for dinner. And all this has done is really reaffirm my belief that these games need to start at level 4 or higher. I keep going back to Baldur's Gate 2 because you start Baldur's Gate 2 where you took off from Baldur's Gate 1 at level 7. And it's so appropriate. It's so smooth. At level 7, you actually have some tools to deal with things. And so here you are thrust into chaos, which is what this is too. This is chaos. Demons have attacked the city. Everybody's here in this tavern. It's a mess. And in Baldur's Gate, you're showing up in Athkatla with a big explosion, and this super powerful mage whisks off Imoen, and you're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? But you're level 7. You have tools. And here you don't have any tools, and too many times already our characters have just quickly gotten eaten. So, and if we were playing on the harder rules that didn't allow our characters to get up after dying, you know, we'd be screwed. So I really want to stress this point to any developers who might be out there listening. Please start your stories when you're using Dungeons and Dragons rule sets or Pathfinder rule sets. Start your stories at higher level. Just start with this story. Probably should have started with characters that are about level 8, at least level 6. I mean, and then it would have been smooth. You know, then fighting wouldn't have been so swing you're dead. You know, just think about these things a little bit. Start them at a higher level. Baldur's Gate 2 is still my favorite party-based role-playing game. And it's because, a huge reason is because it starts at level 7. And so the whole game, yeah, things get progressively more difficult. You don't start dealing with level drains until later. And here it's like you're level 2 and things are level draining you and killing you with one hit.
I'll go ahead.
You could do better. person has a little demon tail there. That's cute. Jurna, who's this? A young man in a well-worn traveling clothes and a simple wooden symbol of Verastil on his chest is efficiently cutting a linen robe into strips to use as bandages. Despite his visible exhaustion, he works with zeal, singing some tune about red braids and ripe sheaves of wheat under his breath. He raises his warm, chestnut-colored eyes to you. Are you one of the Crusaders? Thank you for defending those of us whose talents lie off the battlefield. I'm Jurna, servant of Verastil. Pleased to meet you. I could use the help of a cleric. Verastil knows I'd be glad to help you, but it's no use. My spells are depleted, and have no training in potions or scrolls. See this robe I'm cutting up for bandages? It's the second to last one. What are you doing here? I only took my holy orders recently, so my god has only bestowed a little of his power upon me as yet. I'm sorry to say that the number of wounded fighters in this tavern is far beyond my power to heal. But there's a reason people say, have faith in the gods, but look to yourself first. I may not be able to help the wounded with magic, but at least I can cut up bandages. Okay. It was a pleasure to meet you. It's a pity we can't stop and talk over a cup of tea, maybe something stronger, but this isn't the time. Do you know what's funny? I was only supposed to be making a short stop in Canebris. I was sailing down Old Man Sellen on a boat bound for a small village by the name of Chili Creek. Once we've held Canabras, I'll be going there. If, by the grace of the good gods, we all survive this, you should come and visit me sometime. You'll find the village there on the bank of the river. The priest marks a map, so you get a map location. Okay. Who else is in here? Eagle Watch Crusader. What is this? Forn Autumn Haze. A tall, fragile-looking elf sits in front of you, eyes closed. He is pale as a ghost, his arm wrapped in a blood-stained bandage. You spot other bandages on his body under his clothes, but even in such a miserable state, he manages to keep calm. Raising his eyes to meet yours, he says faintly, I am Forn Autumn Haze, at your service. Do you need help? After giving you a cold, intense look, he shakes his head. Do not trouble yourself on my behalf. A local healer tended to me. Besides, I come from a resilient, hardy folk. My body will endure both the wounds and the poison delivered through them. Who wounded you? A sinner, an accomplice to demons. The quarry I am hunting in this inhospitable place. I might be able to help you. It would be impolite to refuse such a direct and friendly offer. Who's your quarry here in Mendev? I was hunting a fugitive, a Descarite by the name of Kelessa. Pains me to admit that there are heinous malefactors such as her among my noble kind. I managed to catch up to her in Canabras, and I wounded her. Then demons appeared, and the city was engulfed in flames. I was injured in the battle that ensued and couldn't free her soul from its service to her dark masters. He expresses no anger or hatred as he speaks, only compassionate sorrow. Sorry for your misfortune. I hope things will turn out differently next time. He purses his lips. There is no need for pity. Our ancient kind is blessed with great longevity. We gain deeper understanding of the world than other races, and we learn our lessons better than anyone. That goes for learning from our mistakes as well. I survived, which means I will be more prepared when next we meet. I wish to aid you in your hunt. I thank you, but this is my mission, and I am used to facing all manners of terrors on my own. I do appreciate your willingness to help. If you happen to meet Kelessa, take caution. She has turned many innocent souls to the path of evil, and darkness has rewarded her with many gifts. Her appearance alone will tell you that. It is warped. The agate skin, the malicious stare of her blood-red eyes, the bestial teeth. She's more monster than elf at this point. Okay. The outcast. So that hands me a quest of some kind. Horgus Gwym, my friend. 1,000 gold coins for you, just as promised. You helped me get back to the surface, and I duly paid you for escorting me. I can't even pronounce that today. Horgus Grim always keeps his word. Now, speaking of our future cooperation. Horgus looks at you with unvarnished disapproval, his arms folded across his chest, his foot tapping impatiently. I have a job that would be perfect for someone like you. Naturally, I'll pay generously for your services. Okay, what kind of job? You shall be my bodyguard. You see, I have good reason to return to my mansion here in Canabras. I still have, well, it doesn't matter. It's none of your business. My mansion is a breathtaking building with a large garden in the wealthy part of the city, even before the demons attacked. Every thief and fraudster in the city had tried to get inside, one way or another. I shudder to imagine the state it's in now. I have little hope that my guards were able to hold the mansion during the attack, and I expect that the servants fled when they saw the demons. Only Abadar knows what's happening there since. Therefore, I would ask that you meet me at my mansion and guard me there until I complete my business. I already asked the local paladins for help, but they have no desire to set foot outside this tavern. Damn cowards and traitors, that's what they are. Also, please do take Camellia with you. I trust that girl more than the rest of your gang. She is of noble birth, after all. Deal. Marvelous. Most excellent. Horgus' face relaxes, smoothing a few of the tense lines. I'll proceed to my mansion at once and wait for you there. Meanwhile, you needn't worry. I know the city like the back of my hand, but do hurry if you want me to lower your reward. Horgus. Okay. Is there anybody over here we need to talk to? Ooh, what is this? Who are these two people? Indara. An imposing young Orid is surrounded by a crowd of crusaders who are hanging out on her every word. I hope this example clearly illustrates the difference between Jistka legionnaires from the last war and the crusaders. The perfection of form and spirit they are imbued with during creation turn them into parts of a well-balanced war machine, not a ragtag bunch of individuals, but a united whole. Now tell me again why I'm supposed to be impressed by your reckless assaults, where everyone is fighting for their ego and for the right to beat their peers to a swift but pointless heroic sacrifice. Some of the crusaders grumble unhappily, but it is clear that they are captivated by the woman's words. The only exception is a scraggly and disheveled half-monk, whose puffy black eye gives him away as a brawler and a troublemaker. He enthusiastically pushes forward and tries to engage, but one of his friendly friends swiftly jabs him in the back with an elbow, making the poor fellow pause to catch his breath. Quietly listen to the discussion. One of the crusaders angrily curls his fist tightly and retorts with a burst of passion. If those gists of yours, or whatever, had come for us, we'd have their guts for garters. You think we've never fought a mighty adversary before? The soldier's stern facade cannot fully conceal his relish. He clearly plans to enjoy this confrontation. The crusaders around him look upon their exotic opponent with a mixture of irritation and piqued interest. The woman chuckles before cutting off her interlocutor. I would love to see you storm a 60-foot-tall walking castle shaped like a gigantic elephant that carries siege fortifications on its back. And I'll have you know, these fortifications were defended by Jistkan priest craftsmen armed with demon-bound war machines. They use the enemies you cannot defeat as mindless weapons. The woman gives the people around her a triumphant look and adjusts her hair with pointed nonchalance. Her voice takes on a lecturer's tone. You should not argue with someone who happens to be the most authoritative researcher on the history of warfare 3,000 years before the foundation of Absalom. Absalom. For more than 4,000 years, Absalom has been the city at the center of the world, a metropolis-sized showcase of the greatest treasures on all Galorian. The city now only holds a key strategic position for both commercial and military endeavors in the region, but encompasses the site of the ascension of 4 deities and claims to have been founded by none other than the last Aslanti, the god Aroden. The woman looks at you and flashes an amused smile. The lecture is over. Do my esteemed listeners have questions? Who are you? I am Indara, a warrior, magus, and scholar of classical warfare from Garund. The woman peers at you apprehensively and sighs. I admit that I am mildly offended by the fact that my name is entirely unfamiliar to you, but I'm willing to accept this due to Aveston's isolation from the sophisticated culture of the world at large. Aveston is a continent on the world of Golarion, one of the most densely populated areas on the planet. Aveston possesses as many varied cultures and environments as any other continent in the world, and an ancient history stretching back tens of thousands of years. Brevoy, the River Kingdoms, Numeria, and the Stolen Lands are all situated on Aveston, which is where Pathfinder Kingmaker took place. We've come a long way to get here. I like to think of myself as an inhabitant of Golarion, and I don't narrowly identify with any country in particular. Why did you come here? To witness a legendary war. The confrontation between denizens of a plain famous for its love of violence and the crusaders from every continent, united by the common goal of defending their home. An epic struggle of colossal proportions. It hasn't been particularly epic so far, truth be told. I know, because we're level 1. The monk with the black eye grins and mutters under his breath, maybe she can't see it from here. The view will get way more epic if she stops hiding among us and takes a walk outside. The woman smirks contemptuously. She does not deem the monk's words worthy of comment. All right. I won't comment on that. Hardly surprising. I've presented my take on this war in a clear and succinct manner. There's nothing to argue about. Okay. I'm off. Oh, why don't you join the Crusaders and show them how the fighting should be done? No. I'm a historian, an analyst, a theorist. Do you know what these 3 words have in common? They describe a mortal woman who does not participate in the conflict upon which her thesis will be founded. But then again, I will hardly be able to describe this mess as anything other than a feeble likeness of the last war of Justka. The monk with a damaged eye grins slyly and comments, the more dangerous the upcoming scuffle is, the more motivated we are to find clever and pretty words to justify not actually doing the fighting. Alright, I'm out of here. Is there anything else we can do before the end of the episode? Eagle Watch Crusader. Hello. Probably not. Let's see what we gotta say. Hey there! During that march through the dungeon, we never got the chance to exchange proper greeting. It's high time I shake your hand. Irabeth said your friend Janet Eldoria is missing. Do you know where we should go look for her? Irabeth is worried about her fighters. I understand that. I want to look for Janet myself, so I didn't distract you. But since you're in this too, I could use some help. Jana and I met in Canabras a few days ago and just hit it off. We went drinking together. We went to the unforgettable celebration together too, but we got separated in the crowd. So we should start looking from the main square. That's where I last saw her. Seela frowns. Jana's a good fighter, even if she is green. She couldn't have become an Aldori otherwise. I hope that means she's alright. 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 Friend is in need. Well, and who's this guy? Hilor. A tall, athletic man greets you. His hair is prematurely gray and shorn close to his head in military style. He is lean and well-groomed, and a monocle twinkles coldly in his eye. The bold set of his jaw and his large but agile frame attest that here is a man who is always ready to be on the move. Greetings. I am Hilor, venture captain of the Pathfinder Society. I'm the superior officer among Pathfinders in this region of Mendev. However, the Society is running almost no operations here right now. Besides me, there are almost no Pathfinders here. Actually, I'm only stuck here because of an old feud with a demon worshipper known as the Spinner of Nightmares. I've had to work alone without the support of the society, but I made a lot of acquaintances among the local mercenaries and daring fighters. If you need any good fighters for an honest cause, talk to me. Oh, I see. So he'll be our mercenary recruiter guy. All right. My companions and I need good training. I will get a great mentor from Absalom. For the first few times, he'll train your fighters free of charge. Oh, select a character. Oh, and he'll do retraining. Excellent. So he's our guy for retraining. Oh. Well, and I've got an Evia. Okay. Well, let's see. If we leave here then, and there's nobody else we can recruit here, eh? I don't see anybody else that we can recruit. So, peasant survivor. Vicile? Who's Vicile? What's Vicile doing? Vicile Rathimus. Who's this? A stout old man with a fuzzy gray beard mumbles a prayer. He looks as tired as everyone else in the tavern, but determination is stamped upon his haggard face. What can I do for you? Oh, show me the scrolls you're selling. He's our scroll guy. Well, that's nice. Excellent. Okay. Oh, mirror image. Yeah, we're going to want that. Level 2 when we get there. Okay. Oh, I might just have to buy one of those right now because it's not going to be too long before we can use that. And a scroll of haste. What level is that? That's level 3. We can't use that yet. Diamond dust, which you need for a bunch of different things. Amulet. Oh, yeah. So a bunch of goods here. Okay. Let's get rid of all those size. Anything that we have a lot of. Okay. I'll save these in case we pick up some people. Braces of the Wizard. Armor bonus to +2, just as though they were wearing armor, and a +3 competence bonus on knowledge arcana checks. Ooh, nice. Okay. Hopefully we find more of that kind of loot. We don't have to buy it. Okay. Resistance, communal. Those are nice. They're level 3 spells, though. Vampiric Touch, which we can't use anyways. Alright. Bane. Scroll of Invisibility. Nice. Icy Protector. Guardian of Life. As long as the wearer of this amulet is under the effect of the Death Ward spell, and they get a +2 morale bonus to AC attacks against undead creatures. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Tons of stuff. Stunning Barrier, True Strike, all that jazz. Oh gosh, okay. Well, this will be the end of the episode then. I just want to go outside and see if it pulls my party with me. Oh no. By ourselves? How do I get my party with me? Character. Spellbook. Journal. Camp. Skip time. Turn-based mode. Turn that on, and unless it looks like we're going to get rocked again. So what is this? So what's this look like? This is area exit to the basement, to the tavern. Oh. Okay. Peasant survivor. I see. Anybody of interest around here? Some lootage. Bunch of stuff. Nothing too rare roots. Nothing worth taking there. What is this? The place has been sanctified. It can protect the area around it from the corruption of the abyss. Oh, well, how nice is that? Eagle Watch Crusader. Joran Vane. A grizzled dwarf turns a blade in his calloused hands, carefully inspecting its edge. When he sees you approach, he sets the blade aside and greets you with a nod. A new face in the city. You picked a good time to come to Canabras. As you can see, we're in sore need of warriors. Show me your wares. Oh, so he has goods too. He's got a bunch of stuff. Ooh. Okay. He's got tons of stuff. He's got all of your killing needs. Okay. So if we left, leave. Oh, and then you can take your whole party. Okay, so hold on. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go hire a couple more people.
Follow my lead.
Because the 4 of us are pretty weak. So I'll do that between now and the next episode. That way we can wander out into the world and not get our butts kicked. I'm going to see what it costs to hire somebody. And then when we come back next episode, we'll have a little more full team before we run into any more companions. So thanks for watching, everybody. As always, if you dig the episode, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I will see you all next time. Drop your comments below and questions and anything else. You know, it helps the algorithm, and we love to boost the channel. See y'all next time.